everybody, my name is TheJustReaper, and welcome back to another Minecraft Modern Warfare tank tutorial. And today we are doing the ZTZ-99, or more commonly known as the Type 99 main battle tank. This is one of China's current main battle tanks. I don't believe they use this exact variant anymore. I think it's been replaced by the A2 variant, which is much beefier with a lot of ERA, and I mean a lot of ERA. This is comparably, if you'd like to compare it to something like the Russian T-72, or the American M1 Abrams, or even the German Leopard 2. This is China's workhorse tank. This has been serving for the past while in China, through different variants, of course, and is derived from a previous variant, which is very similar. And the whole platform, the platform as a whole, is very much inspired by the Soviet T-72. And understandably so, because when you look how spread abroad the T-72 was, and still is, the Type 99 is just a further advancement of that, basically. Now, I don't believe the Type 99 was built off of the T-72, I just know that it is like how the Soviets made the T-72 work for so much, and it's still having new variants made of it, and some nations still use it as their main battle tank, especially a lot of European nations like Hungary, though they just replaced it with the Leopard 2, or Poland, which has the PT-91 Twardy. And then you have America, which has used the Abrams and has kept that going, and Germany with the Leopard, and so on and so forth. That's what the Type 99 is for China. Though China started similarly with their main battle tanks, like how the Soviets did, using T-54, 55 variants. But enough of me going on about the tank. You're here for the tutorial. There is no interior for the Type 99. However, the Type 99 is the first Chinese tank we have done since the WZ, what is it? It's a heavy tank. I haven't done a Chinese tank tutorial basically since the channel began, all the way 3 years ago. So this is the grand return of China to the tank yard. This has been sitting here for a while, as well as we have two other tanks right off screen, but welcome back, China. So, though China is not currently liked at this point in time as a nation, remember, we're all here for the tanks. Politics don't matter, tanks do. That's why we don't discriminate. So, enough. Let's begin with the tutorial. So to start out, we're going to start on the right side of the tracks. So what we're going to do is we're going to be using our shulker boxes as our road wheel. So this is going to be a little bit difficult. So what we have to do is have a placeholder, place the shulker box right off the side, because you want the bottom to be facing out to the side of the vehicle. So what we're going to do is we're going to place a bunch of placeholders here, and we're going to just place the shulker boxes off of them, and then just break the placeholders, and you're going to want to have 6 road wheels per tank side, per chassis side, per track side, whatever, however you want to say it. And then we're going to skip to the left 5 spaces, and on the 6th space, we're going to mimic what we did. So, placeholders, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, don't open it, place the placeholders, and then we're just going to break the placeholders. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take our stone brick slabs, and we're just going to put them in between each of the road wheels, but not at the very front of the track system. And then you're going to have one right off the very back. Right behind that, we're going to have a top slab of stone brick per either side. At the front of the vehicle, on the front of the tracks, we're going to do an upside down stone brick stair with the back facing toward the rear of the vehicle. Right in front of that, do a top slab of stone brick. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take our item frames, and we're going to leave one on each road wheel. put one on each road wheel. And then once we've done that, we're going to take our green stained glass pane, just standard green, put it in and turn it once in each and every one of these, and this is going to make our road wheels. Just not like that, like that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take some spruce slabs, and right here we're going to do a row of 5 across. Just right there. Now right here, back where the tracks elevate, we're going to do 5 across right here. And then we're going to fill the whole bottom of the vehicle in with stone slabs. This was back when I designed my vehicles with solid stone slab floors. Some vehicles I still design like this, others I design to carry a consistency from the front of the vehicle all the way to the back using the same material. But some vehicles it works better than others. With the Type 99, we're just going to go with the original design. So what we're going to do now is at the very back of the vehicle, what we are going to do is we're going to take our iron trapdoors, put one right here and one right here, top placed, and then we're going to do a row of 5 wooden trapdoors between them. At the front of the vehicle, we're going to do 5 iron trapdoors right here, and that will finish the bottom part of the chassis, and with it finish layer 1. So now that we're finished with layer 1, let's begin with layer 2. Moving into layer 2, we're going to start at the front of the tracks by taking our stone brick stairs, putting one here, one here. We're going to jump to the... Actually, no, we don't, because I forgot that does not go that way. Now, do we use shoulder boxes for this? Yes, we do. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to start with the upper and lower glacis at the same time. So what we're going to do is we're going to put spruce stairs, one there and one at the other end, and then we're going to put 3 stone slabs right in between. Then we're going to take our shulker box and we're going to put one at either end. The bottom will be facing toward the center of the vehicle this time. Then what we're going to do is above each bottom slab of stone brick, we're going to do a shulker box. I'm trying to remember the name. Place it with the bottom facing toward the bottom of the vehicle. And just do that all the way down the side, both sides. Then what we're going to do after we've done that, we're going to grab our spruce stairs. And then in between each space, we're going to just put an upside down stair with the back facing toward the rear. We're just going to run that back down the other side. Then on the toward the back of the vehicle, we're going to take spruce planks, green concrete, and I think it's going to be lime terracotta. Yes, lime terracotta and green concrete. Going to put green concrete here and here. Put spruce planks here. Lime right down the center. Going to grab some spruce fence gates, and our spruce slabs firstly are going to go here and here. Going to do some placeholders. Place these in, open them inward toward the vehicle. We're going to take our signs, which we don't have on us. So we're going to grab some signs. And then on each shulker box that is placed with the bottom facing down, we're going to place a blank sign on each one of them. And once we finish that, we're going to fill up the inside of the vehicle with, I think we're going to be using lime terracotta again. Yeah. So, take your lime terracotta and we're just going to fill all the way up. Though I don't think we go with the front. No, we go to right here, but only once on either end. Fill the rest of the vehicle. I would have done an interior if I had found a proper layout, but as we know, with the Chinese government, anything relating to their military, and this goes for most nations as well, not specifically China, you're not going to find much info regarding their newest vehicles and how they're laid out. Unless, however, you're part of the nation, then you probably have a better chance of finding out, but I don't know in this case. So anyway, I'm going to put a spruce stair here and one over here with the backs facing toward the tracks. Then we're going to do a row of 3 stone brick right in between. We're going to take our green shulker boxes, place one like this with the back facing toward the rear. I mean, the bottom facing toward the rear. And then we're going to do one on either side like this. And once we've done that, we can take our item frames, put an item frame on either of these front 2 wheels. And what are we using? Are we using green terracotta? Yeah, we're using lime terracotta. We're going to put one in either of these. Now, I think that's it for layer 2. Let me just do a quick fly around, quickly check on everything. Yeah. Alright, so that's it for layer 2. So now that we're finished with layer 2, let's move on to layer 3. And to start that off, we're going to start on the tracks at the front. We're going to do a wooden trapdoor here and one here. We're going to take our daylight sensors. We're going to do 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 over here. And we're going to change these 2 and these 2 to blue. We're going to do a stone slab here. Wait, does this go on both sides? Hang on. Yes it does. So I designed it symmetrically, so we're going to do every 2 spaces we're going to do a stone slab until the back. We're going to have 4 per side, like that. Then we're going to need our dark oak slabs, so I'm just going to grab them off of this. You're going to need 6 per side, 2 in between each of the stone slabs. At the very back, we're going to put a stone pressure plate on either end of the vehicle. Take our daylight sensors, we're going to do 5 across, not changing any of them, just leave them as is. Going to grab some nether brick slabs. We're going to do 10 in 2 rows of 5. Then we're going to do 3 dark oak with a daylight sensor on either end. And it's actually going to be 3 by 3 and sided off by these. Alright, so we're going to go forward like this. We're actually going to need 3 by 3 dark oak, then 2 cobble, bottom 2 cobble slabs in either end. Then we're going to take our spruce slab, put 1 in each of these ends, then 3 spruce stairs. Going to do a spruce stair here, 3 lime terracotta in there, row of 5 right here, stair, like 2 stairs like this on either end. Then we're going to curve it toward the front, and then we're going to curve it in, fill this all up with lime terracotta. We're going to take 2 spruce slabs on either side with a stone slab right in the center. Going to grab a flower pot. Where is the flower pot? You never grab a flower pot until you always see the flower pot until you actually need it. There it is. And then put a flower pot on either end, and that's going to be the headlights, or rough mock-up of headlights. Jump all the way back to the rear, and what we're going to do is we're going to do these extra fuel tanks now. So to start, we're going to do a placeholders. We're going to do 3 placeholders like this, and we're just going to place shulker boxes, green shulker boxes, on all the placeholders so that they can't open and the tops are facing into each other. Then we're going to take some wooden trapdoors, put 1 on this end, close it, 1 on the other end, and close it. And I don't think we're going to be doing much more with those. And with that, I think we're done with layer 3. So we're going to move on to our final layers of layers 4, 5, 6, and a little bit of 7 as well. So let's begin with that now, and how we're going to do that is, how are we going to do that? Alright, so it's going to be 2 here, 2 over here, 5, okay. Alright, so I can get a rough idea of what I'm doing. So we're going to take our green concrete, we're going to do 2 here, 2 here, we're going to do a row of 5 lime terracotta here, and we're going to keep going back with rows of 3 until we're sticking out 2 from the back. We're going to grab we're gonna grab some lime glass panes. Do 2 here. Do 2 over here. We're gonna need some polished andesite. Do 3 across the back. Grab some mossy cobblestone. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to need our wooden trapdoors, and we're going to need 5 per side. But how we're going to do this is we're going to place one in these blocks and open them toward the back, so they're going to be flush with the rear blocks. And then we're going to do 4 on the sides and open them, and these are going to make like the baskets, the turret baskets. Or actually, no, they're not turret baskets. I forgot. I think it's like ERA plates on the sides of the turret. After we've done that, we're going to grab these zombie heads. I'm sure this goes for both sides. We're going to put a zombie head here and one over here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our stone slabs, and I think we're going to do just blocks of slabs. Pretty sure that's what we're doing here. No? Okay. So the center block is actually going to be lime. Doesn't matter that it's covered up, so it really doesn't matter what you do. Going to need stone brick stairs, one here, one here. And we're going to place these ones like this with the backs facing each other. Going to grab our nether brick stair, and the nether brick stair is going to go right in the center. Then we're going to take some spruce. We're going to take a spruce slab, go off the front. Then we're going to go forward 1, 2, 3 daylight sensors, change them all to the blue. Go forward 2 dark oak slabs, and go forward 3 more daylight sensors, but turn the first 2 blue and leave the last one standard. Take our wooden trapdoors, and we're going to place wooden trapdoors under each of the daylight sensors. Then we're going to take our iron trapdoor, and under the wood we're going to do 1 iron on each block, and that makes the main gun. The main gun is now finished. What we're going to do is we're going to put a... alright, so this is something that you're probably not going to be able to do on current versions of MC, so you can pick or choose what you're going to do for this. But I'm going to do it for tutorial's sake. I'm going to do it the original way. So we're going to need some stained glass pane, red ones, and we're going to need an item frame, and we're going to need a dark oak fence gate. We're going to put an item frame on either end of the turret on these locations. Put a red glass pane in it and turn it once. But now what we're going to do, now here's where you can make your choice. Either you can do this or you don't have to do this step. Either you put the fence gate and you open it toward the back like that, and that's going to symbolize the grenade launchers. Either you can do that, or you leave it gone so that you can have the marking, or you remove the marking as a whole and you just do the grenade launcher. You pick and choose. That part is modular to your own desire. Or you do 1 per side, however you really feel like doing it. I really don't care. That part is completely up to you. I'm just happy I can do it at all because of earlier versions of Minecraft. One of the reasons why I'm not updating is because I can do things like that, and I'm not limited to Minecraft's poor choices in the future. So, all of you time travelers coming back here, whatever. So anyway, after we've done all of that, we're going to put 2 daylight sensors right here, and we're going to turn them blue. Actually, nope, it's all the way to the side of the turret here. Change them like that. We're going to need stone pressure plates, put 1 here and here. Then we're going to need green carpet. Put a green carpet right there in the center. Now, let me just pay attention to everywhere I need it. Alright, so it's going to be 2 there, and then we're going to do trapdoors. So, 2 green carpet here. We're going to take our wooden trapdoors. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do wooden pressure plates in these 2 spaces. So, 1, 2. We're going to put a daylight sensor right here. And then we're going to take a spruce stair. We're going to place it with the back toward the daylight sensor. I'm going to put a dragon head right in... Wait a minute, I didn't even grab it. Put a dragon head right in front of it, facing inward, like that. Alright, stone pressure plate there and there. So 1 here, 1 over here, fix that. we're going to need to put a mossy cobblestone wall right here with a stone slab on the top, and then we're going to put some blank signs on either side. Fix that. We could take a stone brick stair. Where can I grab one? Right here. We're going to put an upside down stone brick stair right on top of where this spruce stair is. We're going to take our dark oak wood fence gate, place it right on top of the daylight sensor, open it into the block. We're going to take our end rods. We're going to place 3 of them right off the front of that stair. On the top of the stair, we're going to put a stone button. We're just going to make the iron sights for the machine gun. And we're going to put a zombie head right off to the right into the left side of the gun. And then finally, we're going to finish off the back of the turret by grabbing some stone buttons, a stone pressure plate, some spruce fences, and a wither skeleton skull. Going to put pressure plates. We're going to put a pressure plate in this spot, 2 buttons on either side, put a spruce fence gate in either of those 2 spots, but put a wither skeleton skull on top of that one. And with that, we are done with the ZTZ-99 or Type 99 main battle tank, Chinese main battle tank. I hope you've all enjoyed this tutorial. It is, as I stated in the beginning of the video, our first Chinese vehicle since the beginning of the channel, and I think China has made a glorious comeback. At least in my own opinion, I hope you've all enjoyed this tank as much as I do. I feel like China has made a glorious comeback from that old, rather poor heavy tank from the beginning, back in my early days of tank building. If you want, you can go check that out, and you can just see how much things have changed, and also how much everything has changed since the early days. Back then, when I did the WZ, that was on a plot server. I didn't have all of this set up. That was before I ever used mods, because for everything that you see here, I had to use some mods in terms of like World Edit, Optifine, and other stuff like that. Without Optifine, I probably would not be able to run Minecraft right now, seeing as how Optifine is supposed to make things run a little bit smoother. But enough of that. I hope you all enjoyed this tank. I hope you all will enjoy it. I hope you all make good use out of it, especially for different scenes and stuff like that. What you could do is you could make some pretty nice battle scenes by like maybe using this and my M1A2 Abrams that I made however long ago now. And you could like maybe make battle scenes, battle scenarios using the 2 and whatever, however you wish to go about it. But if you have any tanks that you'd wish to see, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment sections. I always see them. I say this every video, guys. No request goes unseen. No request goes unnoted, unremembered. I build every one of them. It just requires patience on your end for me to get it out, and I try to make everything as best as I can for you. I do this because this is my passion. This is what I love doing, and I do this for you. I just try to share what I do with you and make everything as best as I can. So please, feel free to leave some requests. Please feel free to give me some ideas. Keep me going here, because, you know, I always like building new things. Whether it's an exotic tank, so to speak, from a nation that maybe people don't talk about so much. Maybe it can be even the most insignificant design, say from Cold War or something, and I'll build it. Just keep me going, guys. Keep giving me stuff. But enough of my rambling. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay safe out there, especially during this quarantine. God bless you all, and goodbye.